Yo, what's up? Welcome. It's your boy, Sharu. I want to make this video to explain how society is created for man's downfall. Everything is set up for you to be disappointed. Let me explain. The moment you're born, you are brought up thinking about what the fuck you're gonna do to make a living. Understand that only humans have to fucking make a living. Even animals don't make a living, you know? I understand the entire concept of, hey, having something to do. Yes, it's important. Providing, helping, making the planet a better place. Yeah, yada, yada, yada. Yeah, sure. But understand that fitting into a sick society doesn't make you a good citizen, doesn't make you a good human being. The truth is, everything that is here to help you or support you was put for a purpose. Like you gotta understand that most of society is put in a in to destroy you. Really, like most of the websites, most of the movies are all low vibrational. That being said, don't take this video in the wrong way. Connect with those who are on your frequency, and trust me, man, trust me. Energy don't lie. Energy can't lie. When you walk into a room and you feel everyone's presence, at that moment you are not logically thinking, you are in the present. You're forced to be, so you're picking up on energy. um it's difficult because many people are not even that intelligent enough to have a broader perspective on their own lives. So to find an individual who's like a out of the box thinker, it's like rare. But the moment you do, hold on to them, because they are a representation of actual life, you know? When you can have a conversation with someone and you can actually make something out of it, and it resonates with you. Hey, you've just found someone. Now you can actually wake them the fuck up. You can wake them the fuck up to the matrix, and now you actually have another soul you can be with. You know what I mean? But the problem arises when we give our power to people who are really soulless, man. My father is soulless. Like, I don't mean, for lack of better terms. How do you know if someone's soulless? You can see it in their face, dude. If you are aware and you can look into someone's eyes, you can tell if they have a life or not. It's 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 a feeling. It's a response you can get from them. Um, they're poisoning everything. The society is structured to keep you dumbed down. That's why the minute you speak about like um, certain topics, you may be shunned. You may be termed a conspiracy theorist. Bro, you are greater than you know you are. Your whole life you have been living in a fucking illusion. People have been telling you this is right, that's right, but no one has ever told you to consent your own fucking spirit, your own damn self. No one has told you to go within. That's where we are lacking as a civilization, because many of the spiritual civilizations before this knew, and their very civilization was structured in a way that people never people knew they knew their place, but nowadays it's like women are becoming men and men are kind of becoming women, and I don't mean to say this like men are becoming feminine. No, there's nothing wrong with a feminine man. No, it's the fact that the roles have reversed. Women are ready to objectify themselves to get attention when they're not even the object. They're more spiritual than men. You gotta understand that women are naturally in tune with the moon. They're naturally in tune with Earth, just like we are, but they are naturally more in tune because they can give birth, man. Can you imagine carrying a living being in your belly and then bringing it to this planet? Like, that's a whole connection on a whole different level that men can never experience. Can never, truly. That's the reality. That being said, they destroy the men, and once they destroy the men, the women follow, and women can they are they're not dependent, but they are the more passive type of energy. They are the more female, the nurturing, the receptive, right? And the minute you take out the direction, which is the masculine energy, you know, like the drive, the understanding that there is more to this fucking life than you waking up, going to eating, going to work, coming back, taking a shower, sleeping, all that. There is more to it. And the minute you ask the question, the minute you truly ask the question, you will immediately be depressed. That's where you start off. You become depressed. You're like, wow, this is really it. And then slowly you become better and more and more and more. And then you actually evolve into a whole different being of a different caliber, a different metal. So that being said, you can never judge yourself based on the past, because the past does not exist anymore. We are creating a past as we speak right now. So that being said, this is a goddamn illusion, right? Next day you wake up tomorrow morning, it's a whole different day, but it's really an illusion. The truth is, sleep is not real. When you sleep, you just leave your body and you like rejuvenate, right? But what you gotta understand is sleep is death, bro. When you're sleeping, you're dead. You're like connecting with your astral location, the place where you are going to go when you die, is where you connect when you sleep. This can be understood even when you meditate. Long periods of meditation can allow you to understand your afterlife. Not like conceptually, like this is that, that's that. No, experientially, you will know, and that knowing is enough to navigate you through this lifetime, through this physical world. And trust me, man, when I say this, money doesn't matter. Money is a fucking number. You gotta understand, numbers never end. There are many more things in life that are much more valuable than money. You know, um, it's like it's nothing good to just be like just over broke. That being said, don't not go hard. Don't not try. Don't not put in the effort and the work and the time to get your shit together. You know, but that being said, understand that you can't take a fucking piece of paper with you, bro. Richness lies in the heart. Richness lies in your experience. Sure, you may be dumbing yourself down half the time just to meet at the same level as most people, which you shouldn't be doing in the first place. But if you are, know that you are, and understand that, hey, intelligence is constantly growing. You are constantly becoming more and more intelligent, more and more gifted, more and more beautiful every single goddamn day. And don't let anyone tell you otherwise. You have a lot of party poopers, including parents, friends, people who literally are already on a low frequency and they have nothing going for them. And they'll come around you just to take your energy, and at that same time, they're not even aware of it. Reality is, you should just be more careful and vibe and find your tribe, you know, find the people who are actually on that resonance. Because you can tell an animal, sorry, I shouldn't be saying that because I have a dog, right? But you can tell any animal a bunch of blah 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 blah, yeah, this that, okay, but they're not gonna understand shit. You could tell an animal, yeah, I have to do taxes and I have to pay for my rent and my bill. Bro, the animal ain't gonna know shit. The animal's just gonna be like, huh, where's the food at? That's the same response you would get, like, proportionally to a human being who's a bot, who's like unawakened, who is like unaware of shit, you know? They ain't got shit going, and they ain't never gonna understand you until they have their rude awakening, which is a bitch. But once they have it, hey, now they're like in tune with their actual energy, and now you can actually like feel them, like as like a being that they are, and now they're actually unique. But until then, hey, you can be replaced, bro. I can fucking replace you. Like, you ain't that big of a deal, to be honest. And in all of this, it is the experience that matters. You are the experiencer, but you got to understand that the experience is also important. The experience of you living your full purpose, living your full um, capacity, which is really like cut down by school and by most of shit. Like, we sit in a fucking classroom to learn some bullshit, but hey, it's basically training us to be a slave, a worker for the rest of our life. But those who make it out with their soul intact are the ones who are actually like living their life. Like, you have both ends of the spectrum, is what I'm saying, man. You can live your best life, and you can also live so terribly, even though you have everything. You can have everything, but you feel like you have nothing inside. So the internal is what creates the external. What you are feeling within is much more important than all the external shit that is going on, right? So you create from within. That's your space. That's your personal space. You shouldn't allow anyone to come around you and fuck around with your vibe. If that's how you choose to go. Like, I remember my life, I have had a lot of people tell me a lot of shit about how I look, how my hair is. I had dreads at some point. So much fucking judgment, bro. It was sickening. Like, I had so much judgment, but I was actually like on my grind. Like, I was feeling myself to the peak. And hey, dreads raise your consciousness. They really elevate you. Um, so yeah, and hey, it looked pretty damn good, but like, not everyone's gonna understand or agree. And that being said, you're not living your life for everyone else. Who determines how fucking happy you are? Who determines how fulfilled you are in life? My buddy, it's you. It's goddamn you. Ain't nobody gonna pick up